Now I'm adding my seeds have started to crackle. I'm adding my ginger garlic paste and I'm cooking them. And I'm adding the onions. Now there's another technique and tip to give you guys here. When you're adding onions or any vegetable, please add salt, a little bit of salt. There's two things happening here. One, you're cooking the onions faster and you're building on your salt from the start so that you don't have to add much salt in the end. So that's why I'm adding a little salt here for two reasons: for cooking the onions faster and for building on your salt right from the start. So we have to wait for the onions to become translucent.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
sorry, I was 10 minutes late. Can you just tell me what you told in the beginning, sir?
I just started with the small introduction, ma'am, about the gravies.
Okay.
I was just saying that these recipes, we are just going to follow exact measurements.
Okay.
And I just spoke about these tablespoons and teaspoons that these measurements have been used.
Okay, sir.
Teaspoons, TBS tablespoons. And I just
Okay.
the first recipe, ma'am. I'm in page number 2. I'm in point number 4. I just give
Okay, sir.
that when you're cooking your onions, you should add salt to cook it faster and to build on your salt right from start.
Okay, sir.
There's
Any
another,
special instructions regarding the gravy, sir?
nothing, ma'am. I'll just be showing you guys on the go.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
There's
Thank
another
you.
tip which I gave that we should never use all the ghee or oil in the start. We should
Not use all the.
I'll just tell you when we are confused. Yeah. We have to cook this till they are translucent a bit. So if you guys can see, the onions have turned translucent. Now we will be adding the strained. So I crushed the tomatoes, I crushed the cashews and the long, and I strained them. So I got this mixture.
Is the flame on full high or medium, Piyush?
It's full, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to add the tomato paste. If you want to get the store-bought colors, like how you get it in a little reddish color, you get in the hotels, you can use Dabur tomato puree. The color won't be that bright now because we have used homemade tomatoes. But if you want to get outside outside color, you'll have to use Dabur or any outside tomato puree for the color. So I'm going to do point number 5. I'm going to add the chili powder. I've used Kashmiri chili powder, garam masala, everything is there inside this. Fenugreek, you can see fenugreek, kasturi methi is there, sugar is there, garam masala is there, chili powder is there. I'm going to add everything inside with the cream also. It's not, it's very watery Amul cream. So I've used Amul whipping cream here. So I'm in point number 4. I've added the strained thing. I've added the strained tomato paste, chili powder, fresh cream, garam masala, dried fenugreek leaf, sugars. I'll add salt. and then I'm going to cook this. Bring it to a boil and keep it aside to cool. So this is your basic makhani gravy ready. Once it comes to a boil and thickens, makhani gravy is ready. So this doesn't need that much of cooking. So we didn't add that much of ghee or oil. We just followed the recipe in this. Where there will be some more cooking or cooking the paste a lot, that's where I will tell you the technique. In this recipe, it's not required, so don't worry. So this is looking quite good. You can always increase the quantity of cream to make it more tasty, but it will become a little heavy. Outside in restaurants, they add around, maybe to this recipe alone, they might be adding around 50 to like maybe 10 tablespoons of cream totally. We are adding around 5 to 6, but outside they might be adding even more also. They generally say a calculation outside. The 70% to 60% of the quantity which is there inside the dal makhani is basically butter and cream. So that's what the calculation goes. So if they are making, for example, 1 kg of dal, they'll be using around 500 to 600 ml or grams of cream and butter put together. So we are not using that much. That's why it's so heavy. And they cook it for a very long time. They slow cook it for a very long time. So this is done. This is recipe is ready. So I'm pushing this aside. Yeah. So we are done with the makhani gravy. Now we are going to make dal makhani. So before I start with dal makhani,